डॉक्टर बाबासाहेब आंबेडकर ओपन युनिव्हर्सिटी.
Namaskar dear students, I am Dr. Himanshu Patel and I am working as an assistant professor in School of Computer Science of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Open City Ahmedabad, and I am your instructor for this module. In today's session, we will take demonstration of gestures. In last module, we have discussed what is gesture, what are the different types of gestures. In today's demonstration, we will use gesture to zoom in and zoom out image, right? So, let us start this demonstration in Android Studio project. So, on screen you can see welcome to Android Studio dialog box. Here I have written one project for you, that is gesture demo. I am clicking on that to open that project. So, first we try to understand our project. Inside Android manifest file, you need not to include anything else, right? So, there is no change in manifest file required. First, we try to understand our layout. So, this is my layout file. If we go to design mode, here you can see we have one image view. Now, I want to zoom in and zoom out image view based on two finger gesture, which is pinch in and pinch off. So, the idea of this image view is image view. Now, here I have placed another image view that we will discuss later on. In second activity, we will discuss how to use drag and drop features using gesture, right? So, for that we use this image view, which is image view 2. So, we have two image view, 1 and 2. Remember, you can easily create these image view, right? But only thing you have to change is specify its scale type. So, here inside attribute you will see scale type. So, you have to set these scale type to matrix. Otherwise, what will happen? Even though you write down code, nothing will happen. You must specify scale type to matrix in order to get these effect. This is our layout part. This is just text view which displays gesture example. We have important thing is two image view. But right now we are going to use only one image view, that is first image view. And we want to zoom in and zoom out these image view based on user gesture, which is pinch. So, let us go to our activity file. This is my activity file. If I want to use listener inside activity itself, I have to implement those listeners. So, for gesture, we have two listeners. First is a on gesture listener. So, I write down implements and then two interface name. The first is a gesture detector dot on gesture listener. Now, this listener is used to notify when gesture occurs. So, this is a main interface to detect whether gesture occurs or not. If you want to implement all other gestures, then you have to implement gesture detector dot on double tap listener. So, this listener is used to notify when double tap or confirm single tap occurred, right? So, tap is the heart of gesture. Now, I want to display some messages when gesture occurs inside logcat window. So, for that I have declared these constant so that I can filter logcat messages. Now, this is image view that we want to scale or zoom in and zoom out when gesture occurs. Now, to make zoom in and zoom out or scale, we have to use this scale gesture detector. So it detects scaling transformation gesture using the motion event. So remember, this is used to actually get information whether how much scaling or gesture occurs. Then we have gesture detector compact, which is used to detect various gestures and event using supplied motion events, right? So you need to declare these two object. One is scale gesture detector and another is gesture detector compact, right? Now default scale factor. Initially my x and y or width and height is 100%. So my scale factor is said 1. If it is 2, it means I want to make image larger twice. If it is 3, then thrice. If it is 0.5, then I have to reduce the size to half. So this is refers to scale factor by which I want to scale my image. Then you need to declare matrix class which holds 3 by 3 matrix for transforming coordinates. So how it does is not important to us, but you need to declare this matrix class object to actually transform or scale that image view, right? So these are the various objects and variables declared in order to implement this functionality. Now inside on create, first we set our content view to activity underscore main file. So this is as usual. Then we have initialize image view by find view id to first image view in our layout file. Then we have to create scale gesture detector instance. So I have written sgd is equal to new scale gesture detector and context is the activity itself and listener is this scale listener. Now what is scale listener? So I have written one class below this class scale listener which extends scale gesture detector dot simple on scale gesture listener, and inside that we have to implement one method called on scale. So this is a actually used to scale image, right? So my listener is this class and how it listens using on scale. So whenever that gesture occurs, its scale is provided inside this scale gesture detector object and accordingly we do logic. So the first thing is to create instance of scale gesture detector and provide listener which actually listen to scale event, and then you have to instantiate gesture detector with the application context and implementation of gesture detector dot on gesture listener, right? So both argument is this, and then you have to set gesture detector as the double tap listener, right? So we write down set on double tap listener. When we write down these interface, we have to implement these methods. First is on touch event. So inside on touch event, if it is touch event, we return true. Now when user just single tap, then inside on single tap confirm, I want to display message on single tap confirm inside logcat window. So here I don't want to do anything except displaying message inside logcat window. So these occurs when user single tap on screen. These occurs when user clicks double tap on screen. Now when on double tap event occurs, these method executes. Similarly, when we touch on down event occurs and we display on down inside logcat window and return true. And inside on show press, I want to display on show press. So whenever this event occurs, I want to just display message inside locket window so that I can know which event occurred or what action user has taken. So accordingly I have display message inside locket window. Similarly we have on long press, on flinch, etc. But the heart of these is scale listener. So whenever user try to scale using two fingers, it returns scale gesture detector object as an argument inside on scale. How much user has scale, that we can know using detector dot get scale factor. So these get scale factor returns the scaling factor from the previous scale event to current event. If you expand finger larger, then this scale factor is large. If you shrink your finger, the scale factor is reduced. So based on gesture we get scale factor, right? So that we have stored inside scale. Initially scale is 1, right? So it multiplies whatever scale factor we get using get scale factor to scale. So accordingly scaling will happen. So I want to just display a value of scale inside locket window. So I write down log dot d. Here why I write down this statement, because these math dot max method will take maximum value of these two. So minimum I can reduce size is 10% and maximum size I can get is 5 times the original size, right? So this scale is initialized to either 0.10%, 0.1 means 10% of actual, or actual scale, or 5 times whatever is minimum. In short, using this statement we ensure that the scaling is always range between 0.1 to 5 times the original scale. So whatever value we get inside scale, which has a 10% to 500% clipping, we actually set matrix to scale by Sx and Sy. So here Sx, that means scale factor in x direction is scale, and we want to scale same in y direction also. So using this method we actually set new height and width for our image. But until you write down set image matrix, it will not apply that transformation. So to actually implement this scale, you have to use this set image matrix method to apply transformation. And here in last we return true because we have handled this on scale event. Now let us try to run this code inside phone. So I am clicking on run app button. Here you can see my phone is already attached. So I am running this app inside my phone. So Gradle build is running. It launched that app inside my phone. So on screen you can see my app is running now, right? So I am just use my finger to zoom in and zoom out. So here you can see by using finger I can zoom this image. Now minimum I can zoom out is 10% and maximum I can zoom is 5 times. So it goes out of the screen. So this is how we can use gesture to zoom in and zoom out image, right? If you see here, whenever I change or scale, we let us see both the things. This is my phone, right? And this is my locket window. As I change scale inside locket window, you can see various value of scale factors. Now scale factor is increasing and now scale factor is decreasing, that you can see. Now it is almost half. This is almost twice, right? So you will also get what kind of event occurs with all the details inside Logcat window. So friends, this is how we can detect gestures by user and do some action based on user action. So friends, in this demonstration we have learned how to use gesture and how can we use it to do some action on our interface. In this case we have used scale gesture to zoom in and zoom out image, but you can use other gestures also to perform various kind of actions. I hope you enjoy this demonstration. Thank you and happy learning.
स्वाध्यायः परः